What is up, everyone? What is up, my subscriber family? What is up, destroyers of all and destroyers of all fans? I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing fantastic. Why, you ask? Well, you saw it in the title sitting there above the video when you clicked on it. Today, we are unboxing a care package from the mighty destroyers of all. They're a progressive death metal band from Coimbra, Portugal. And a band that I absolutely adore. They're fantastic guys. They're amazing people, as well as an incredibly talented bunch that write some really strong and just crushing progressive death metal with some really fantastic influences from both thrash and black metal, and even going into the album Bleak Fragments, mixing in other influences like fado, which is a traditional style of Portuguese music. And I'm doing a contest with these guys to have people create a playlist, and the prizes is Destroyers of All merch. And, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Portugal to the US, we have a care package of glorious merch from Destroyers of All. So, let's open it. The knife, if anybody's curious, if you got any Blade fans out there, the knife is a Columbia River knife and tool fire spark. It's been my everyday carry blade for about 5 years, a little over that. So, fantastic Christmas present from my heterosexual life mate and best friend. And oh, look at what we have here. See that? There's stuff in there, ladies and gentlemen. First, let's pull out a t-shirt. Possibly in a size that I might have to shrink into. But that's alright. That's what working out is for. Oh, and this is a Grimlet shirt. That's right. This is from Felipe, the drummer of Destroyers of All's other project, Grimlet, who are another incredibly amazing progressive death metal band. Look at this badass logo, only on the front. Man, that looks incredibly good. I'm gonna go ahead and take some stills of all this stuff. It will be up on my Instagram page, which I don't put enough attention to as I should. But Baldmanreacts at Instagram. And we have, what do we have here? Oh, if I need a Baldmanreacts poster for the wall signed by all the incredibly awesome dudes from Destroyers of All, I'll probably stick that back there somewhere. Be the first poster to go up on the recording wall. Awesome. It's signed. Thank all of you guys and Destroyers of All so much. I've been covering these guys since sometime in February or March of last year of 2018. Interacted with them so much, and they're just an incredibly amazing and incredibly generous bunch of guys. What else do we have? Ticket, it looks like, from the guys and Destroyers of All, with some other fantastic bands there. That's Grimlet ticket. And Destroyers of All, another fantastic band I love here is Infractor. I don't believe I've heard In Vain. And I'm not sure of the band with the crazy stick-like logo. But it's there. Teasing me, it was 25 March. Man, awesome. Once again, it looks like a sticker. Or ticket, that's a ticket stub. Thank you guys once again. Felipe also has Black Planet Z. It's a reaction. It's a website doing reviews, and believe me, I will at some point get some content up for them. Oh, look at this. That, ladies and gentlemen, is CDs. Oh, yes. Some for you, some for me. What do we have in store? First stack, we have the brand new Destroyers of All record, Vile Manifesto, which is the artwork I have sitting right above there. So that's awesome. Copy for me. I didn't expect to get a second copy of that. So, actually, yeah, did I? Yes, I did. 2 copies of their last record, Bleak Fragments. So, when I name the winners of the contest, I'll give you first and contact second place first, and that'll be a copy of. I'll give you a choice whether you want Vile Manifesto or Bleak Fragments, and you can certainly go on to their Bandcamp page and check out how they both sound. I'm allowing myself to listen to a bit more of Bleak Fragments because the new one's out, and I want to cover that and support their latest release. So I finally get to listen to more of that than the tracks I've already heard, and it is just a monster of a record. Up. I stand corrected, ladies and gentlemen. There's a third copy of Bleak Fragments as well. So, second place winner, I will give a copy of both Bleak Fragments and Vile Manifesto, which is awesome. So, scratch that, change that. And we have some Grimlet. Oh, 3 Grimlet records. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys, but these are probably going to stay in my possession. So, what do we have? Darkness Shrouds the Hidden from Grimlet. Grim Perceptions from Grimlet. And their latest, Aesthetics of a Lie, which has some monstrous, rushing stuff on it. We did a track from that on a Portuguese Distortion episode last year. Heavy, disgusting, progressive death metal with world-class musicianship all the way around it. You know what? This is in my palm. It's in my hand. Let's go ahead and see what we have inside the packaging. As much as I love digital copies, and the copy that I'm giving away of Destroyers of All's catalog will be the digital copy because it's a pretty good deal off of Bandcamp. But having a physical copy just makes me feel my age, in my late 30s. I just like having something in my hand. And really simple yet effective packaging. Killer artwork. Killer graphics. It looks great. That is outstanding. I've got a copy of Bleak Fragments here that is not in the saran wrap. I will hold on to this one. So you guys get the stuff that is in the shrink wrap. And we have Bleak Fragments. Yeah, I know the light's getting a little bit there, but the last record, better shots of this will be on the Instagram page. You can certainly find the artwork as well. But that looks killer. Really, really outstanding artwork there. I will say a slight critique there is the birds on the front. You can tell they look a little cobbled, like it was on PowerPoint. So slight gripe, but that's because I did a lot of PowerPoint and I picked that up. Either way, still absolutely love the cover art. Oh, this is why this one's open, because it's signed. All right, yes, this one stays in my possession, ladies and gentlemen. That one's signed from all the guys. So, simple, effective artwork. Stripped down. Lyrics neatly presented. Credits are there. And it's absolutely of a really strong quality, especially for a band that is signed to a very small label. And Destroyers of All, Violent Manifesto. This is the open copy, so I will go ahead and crank this one out. The artwork, the depth of the artwork on these CDs themselves is awesome. It's fantastic. So I love the attention to detail there. The cover art is really, really strong. You can see it right above, up in the corner there, right up the Baldman logo, and a little bit more detail there. And really strong, familiar layout here. So, Destroyers of All, Grimlet merch. Two bands that are absolutely fantastic Portuguese progressive death metal bands. And they're just great people. This is the first set of merch I have received from guys from Portugal. Second overall, actually, the first came from the amazing people in Be Under Arms from Moscow. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that you guys, the Destroyers of All, were happy that I did the contest. And honestly, that's something out of the goodness of my heart. And something I'm going to start doing more of over the next few months. I want to do one every couple of months just to get a little bit more exposure to lesser known bands, get a little bit more stirring up and buzz about them, because guys like you and so many other bands out there in Portugal and these other countries deserve it. And I will beat the drum of lesser known and unsigned bands until I stop doing this channel, which isn't going to be anytime soon. Because you guys and these bands deserve it. So if you guys haven't heard Destroyers of All, you're fans of progressive death metal, then there's certainly one that should be on your radar. If you haven't heard Grimlet yet, you really should check out their latest Aesthetics of a Lie. It is awesome. I have not had a chance to hear anything off the other two, but I have heard 2 tracks off Aesthetics. And crushing, intelligently written, well played from both bands. So I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. Looking at the haul here, we reiterate that the first place, the playlist that I enjoy the most, will get a CD key for the full discography from Bandcamp, which is coming out of my pocket. Then the second place will receive Vile Manifesto, Oblique Fragments. And the third will receive a copy of oblique fragments. So, thank you guys. Thank you for watching this. Like I said, I will shoot some shots a bit later and put them up on Instagram, so you can check them out there. Humongous thank you to the guys from Destroyers of All at Grimlet. Both killer bands, both fantastic individuals. And honestly, it's stuff like this why I love supporting lesser known bands, unsigned bands, because of the dialogue and the connection and the ability to interact with them, because their feedback makes what I do better, and that I truly appreciate on top of everything else. So, this will go up tonight. It is Thursday, April 4th. Let me know in the comments. I think we should keep this. I think we'll let this go for another week, just in case anybody wants to submit anything. And I will contact the winners once I let you guys know who's won. And I will ship the stuff out within that following week. So, give these guys some love. Thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. Hope you guys enjoy the music. Please check them out. Thank you guys. Thank you, Destroyers of All. Thank you to my law enforcement, military, veterans, and first responders for what you guys do every single day all across the globe for your respective countries out there. You guys have been awesome. I have been Brett, otherwise known as Baldman. I will see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep headbanging.